All right, hello. So,
Howdy.
we have got, it appears, 28 minutes, 41 seconds.
Nice.
Haha.
We'll make this brief.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've been going on. And then all of a sudden it was just like, fuck you, I'm going to stop recording. And you're like,
Right.
well, that's good. That's a good dry run. Because I said some things in there that probably weren't very good.
And now we're on take two.
Yeah, this is take two.
By the way, this is tobacco snuff.
Yes,
and,
that is.
And
That
not
is
any
tobacco
kind
snuff.
of illegal drug.
Yes.
Just to be perfectly clear.
Yes.
It just happens to be a snuff bullet, so it looks like I'm doing drugs.
Yes. Nothing but tobacco here.
It's called FUBAR.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's a mentholated, medicated snuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
I wasn't entirely sure what to think about medicated snuff.
Mm-hmm. That just means mentholated.
Okay.
With eucalyptus.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yes, yes. Which I can't urge, the use of regular nasal snuff more. The shit's awesome. If you work in a place with smelly people, nasal snuff. You'll be smelling blueberries all day long.
And if you have allergies, nasal snuff.
Exactly. But yeah, we were talking about meditation, things like that. And
Yes.
again, with making sure that we are introduced properly. Hi, I'm Buck, and
Hi, I'm Sean.
yeah.
And you're on Fucking with Buck.
Well, yeah.
Or Bucking with
I was
Buck.
going to say the actual title is technically Bucking Around with Buck, but I don't censor myself. Fuck that.
Right.
I don't like the idea of it. I'm not going to do it. Unless I'm at work, which that's yet another thing that I can't talk about.
Or unless they offer that sweet ad revenue.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But yeah, no, we were talking on meditation, things like that. I talked briefly, about the start of our path to meditation.
Right.
And
You remember how that went?
kind of. It's weird. I can smell the snuff from here.
Yes. It's very powerful.
Yes, I remember it well.
Would you like some?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
But, quite possibly in a little while. But, yeah, with that, basically went with, started off with, what started you down the path to meditation.
Right.
We went over that, and then I went down my path to it a little bit.
Yeah, mine was an LSD experience, which, by the way, I don't condone lights. I don't condone lights. I specifically don't condone lights. No. I don't recommend anybody do illegal drugs, period.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go on some sort of path to realization or anything like that, sometimes people use it for spiritual purposes.
Yeah, if you want to go
So-
down a path to self-awakening, things like that,
Mhm.
that's on you. Do it safely, whatever you do, but we do not condone doing it.
Right.
But, the only thing is that if there had been no psychedelic people out there, there would be no Fear of Las Vegas.
Right.
Hunter S. Thompson would have been a boring-ass fucking
Right? There'd be no
drunk news
Philip
reporter.
K. Dick.
Yeah, exactly. That
But
motherfuckers are gods.
But yeah, in that, it was something I realized about myself when I kind of went through I hate to use the term ego death because it's used quite often in different connotations, but
Yeah.
a dissolving of myself and a connection to something greater than me, but yet within me at the same time.
Yeah.
And realizing that part of me wasn't just part of the trip, but it was just part of me in general, and that without that I could also connect to that part of myself.
Yeah.
And so realizing that made me want to start exploring inwardly, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what got me kickstarted on that.
Yeah. For me, it was just, reading into what, other people have been able to do through meditation. It's been, the Buddhist monks, how they're able to take themselves, into a deep, deep trance state and, see shit that nobody else sees.
Right.
And they're able to do it without drugs, and I figure, hey, why not?
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I will say this. I have a feeling that probably at some point I'm gonna have some mushrooms on my pizza and go for a spirit walk with my pizza.
Right.
Just regular shiitake mushrooms. That's all.
Of course.
Possibly some morels and truffles.
The good stuff.
Yeah, just the good stuff. But
I've been wanting to take a trip to like an ayahuasca retreat center.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember the first time that I tried DMT. It was intense. I felt like I melted onto the couch, and then the walls were breathing, and things were talking to me through the walls, and they weren't necessarily that pleased with me. And then it all started to fade away, and then I realized that it had been about 10 minutes when it seemed like it was more like 5 seconds.
Right.
It felt very, very bizarre. But it was definitely eye-opening because when I started to research after that, I found out that what I had seen is basically, the huge.
Yeah, par for the course.
Where it's just like, you'll see weird snakes and shit coming out of nowhere.
Yep, the floors will breathe.
Yep, it's going to be fucked up. It's going to be fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's contingent on your emotional state.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, most of it.
That's one thing that I always found was key with anything like that, and also with meditating, is the emotional state, trying to level yourself out.
Your set and setting.
Yeah, and trying to make sure that is, that you're at a good place of mind. Because otherwise, things can go south.
Real quick.
Things can go south very quickly. You'd be amazed at how quickly even just your own mind can turn against you, and all of a sudden you're in a downward spiral again.
Yep.
And
however, there's always a way out.
oh yeah, no, there's always a way to stop it, and
having a proper trip sitter.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
That, and back to the meditation, it's one of those things where you could easily just anything that's in your mind you control.
Absolutely.
Like, it's something that I think a lot of people have forgotten. The show True Blood, I love that show.
Yes.
But there's a line in there where they're talking about the first supernatural beings.
Yeah.
And they're just like, don't you know, they imagine themselves into existence. And that's something that actually I started thinking about that, deeper and deeper. Kind of just like, oh, fuck. And, the power of the imagination is, it's infinite, really.
For sure.
And you can't hold someone's imagination, and in a sense, that makes everybody free of everything. There's nothing that can contain you.
Right.
They haven't found a way to be able to, download your fucking memory and everything like that yet. They're working on it.
I have a feeling they're like super close if they haven't.
Oh God, yeah, no, they're insanely close at this point.
Especially with like quantum computers and shit.
Yeah, no, you can download yourself into a different unit at some point.
Right.
They'd be very, altered carbon-esque.
Yeah, and that
Totally
just kind of goes to further the point of what is it that you are really. I mean, I kind of see myself, for lack of a better term, as like the electro person. Like the body itself is just the vehicle, but I'm the electromagnetic consciousness that inhabits the body, so to speak.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be
changed form. Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. All we are is energy, and they've concluded very, very specifically now that yes, the body does lose weight when we die. It's very minuscule, but there's something that literally exits the body.
Right.
And with that, there's some form of energy that goes someplace.
And if memory serves, there's a guy that did an experiment on that, and his name escapes me right now. I'll have to look it up later, and maybe I'll pin it in the description.
Yeah.
But there was controversy about it because they couldn't decide whether or not he was tampering with the weight at all, or whether he was not accounting for his excretions and things of that nature. But as far as I'm aware, the jury was still out as to whether it was a legitimate experiment or not.
Yeah.
But obviously that inspired the science nowadays to discover that.
Well, I have a feeling that, whatever it is that makes us us, it's something that is quite literally infinite. It's something that we're
like it's connected to this realm and this being, but it's not of it. Kind of thing.
And that's kind of what through the idea of transcendental meditation and everything like that. That's what we're trying to harness, I guess, is the ability to, whether it be your imagination or whether you're actually projecting yourself out into the cosmos. Who knows?
What's I would ask you the question: what's the difference anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
you experience it, whether it's by somebody else's definition, your imagination or not. It feels as firsthand experience as this conversation happening right now.
Exactly. And I've been able to get myself into a trance-like state where whether I'm a firm believer that our mind has all of the answers to whatever questions that we have.
Mm-hmm. Whether we're aware of it or not.
Yeah, exactly. And the main thing is, I was actually talking to a guy today. He said that his way of thinking of it is that the mind is like a Rolodex, where over the years it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The cards are stuck in there, more and more packed. And
the mine's got cards hanging out.
I was going to say, that's the
backwards.
thing. I was going to say that's the thing is, they're jam-packed in there, and it's kind of difficult to look through them sometimes, and it's hard to find the information that you're looking for. But if you focus on it enough, you'll find it. That's
Definitely.
the thing. And
that goes along with the concept of mentalism in the Hermetic tradition.
Yep.
That all is mind. Like we exist in this giant mind, whether you call it the mind of God or the mind of the universe or
singularity.
Singularity, that's another term. Unity, Christ consciousness even. It's that concept that we are just a product of, but in a co-creative sense, like this mind all happening at once.
Yeah. I think that, that can be tied into so many different theories too.
And that's basically, from what I've discovered anyway, that's what they're hinting at in all different world religions.
Oh yeah, the fact that it's almost like I am the walrus. I am as you are, because we are all together.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thought process. That's very legitimate, really.
Like different cultures just describing different experience or the same experience in their own way.
Yeah, like there's all the different religions out there. They try to explain it in their usually weird and fucked up way.
Right.
But
it was like a conversation I was having with a friend of mine earlier today, where, at least in my opinion, and again, I mean, no offense to anybody's religion. Believe what you want to believe. That's and I've got no ill will towards any of that. It's just my own personal take on it is, the reason that you've got such structured religion is they have this profound experience of whether you want to call it unity consciousness, merging with the little mind with the big mind. And they take a subjective experience and make it objective and say that this is the way that it happens, this is what it is, it's within these boundaries. If it happens any other way, it's not this kind of thing. And each one of them's kind of got their own way of saying that.
Yeah. Like, that's why from what I've experienced, that's why I've gone more towards the old pagan belief system.
Okay.
I think that for me, I don't know. I've had many crises of faith. And I think that's a good thing because it makes you continue to seek.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And I have mad respect for all religions unless they preach violence. But it's just the fact that so many people think that they're confined because of their religion. They're not freed by it.
Mm-hmm.
They're bound by it.
And that should be the whole point of religion to begin with, is to free you.
Prayer and everything like that is to help free yourself of yourself. Mm-hmm. Believing that there's something bigger out there, being able to actually let go and believe
connect
in
with
that.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
that's the major thing that religion is supposed to do, but it fucking doesn't.
Right. Instead, it takes your money.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do a really, really quick intermission here, real quick. Pause this motherfucker. All right,
and
we're back. Pay no attention to that. No attention whatsoever. Anyways, I actually kind of forget where we were at. Talking about religion and whatnot.
Yeah. Didn't know where we were going on that, but
Yeah, we were going someplace fun.
they all have
We'll
commonalities.
switch.
They all have commonalities.
Yeah. No, after if you paused for that intermission to do whatever you wanted to do, then
Can't remember if I mentioned this in the last video or if it was
you
this
did.
video.
I think it may have been the last video.
That this is not any sort of illegal
Yeah.
drug. This is snuff. It's tobacco. It's mentholated,
Nasal snuff.
and it just happens to be in a bullet, but it's tobacco.
Yep. Yep. Nasal snuff is a very useful thing if you work with smelly people. Very useful. Go to your local tobacconist today and ask about nasal snuff.
Yes. Although it's getting harder to find that stuff anywhere.
Yeah, they're trying to force everything back over to cigarettes and adding more additives to
In
it.
fact, if memory serves, the last time we ordered snuff, the only place you could get it was overseas in England, right?
Yeah, that's where I ordered that stuff from. Like when I ordered the non-tobacco, non-nicotine snuff.
Yeah.
It was basically
The white powder?
Yeah, it was grape sugar.
That looked like
yeah,
Coke.
it looked like a tin of cocaine, like this big, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I didn't expect this much. Whoa! And then I opened it up, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it was mentholated. It was actually pretty good, but no, that was funny. Chop out a line of it on the table. It's like, hey, guess what, bosses? This is not drugs. Oddly enough.
Indeed.
Yeah,
that was the nice part about working there
Mhm.
was you could smoke or submit the exemption and all that.
Yeah, no, with the job I have now at a family grocery store, I have to censor myself. I have to not say things like, oh, I don't know how it'll taste to you because I don't have your tongue.
Yes.
Could have said anything else. Could have said, oh, I don't have the same palate as you, the same taste palate. I don't taste things the same way that you do. I don't
It's
perceive
subjective.
things. Yeah.
But it said, I don't have your tongue.
Yep. And
But I could.
Yep. Yep. Her son hates me. Mariah, my fiance, she finds it hilarious. And I'm sure the world will find it hilarious too, hopefully.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I turned brown as bright red as this fucking lighter and just was like, I'm gonna go! Anyways, as of right now, we are at the 17-minute mark. So thank you for staying with us so long. This is a lot of fun. Even though we fucked up the first video, we're just like, oh no! I didn't realize that I downloaded American Gods because that show, oh my god.
Yeah.
I downloaded the first 2 episodes and they're like how
Yeah.
long, and I downloaded the good quality. So they have good, better, best.
Okay.
I downloaded the best quality so that way it streams better.
Oh no!
I kicked the camera.
Why'd you kick the camera, motherfucker?
Oh, okay, there we go.
I didn't mean it.
It's okay. I forgive you.
But yeah, I was really. It was actually fun getting the cabin ready out here for this.
For sure.
Although I fucked up, I was trying to bust up the ice to free my extension cord outside. I busted up probably, what would you say it is, from the driveway to the fucking door?
Oh, jeez.
Probably 15 feet?
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, easily 15 feet of ice. And on the other side of the driveway where it was all fucking curly-cued around. Like, son of a bitch. God damn it, boys. Yeah, so I did all that, and then when I got up right by the door, right where it was like, all right, if I break this piece of ice right here, I'll have a fucking 100-foot extension cord at my disposal. I fucking hit in the wrong spot way too hard and chopped that fucker in half. So I went out and bought a new extension cord. But it was fun. Got the stove going out here. Got it fucking hot out here. It was warm as hell when we first got in here.
Why we're like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Why I am, anyway.
Yeah, we got the windows open now. It's cooled down substantially in here. It's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I've never really done anything like this. Not since I did the radio show back at NCC.
Right.
And with that, they couldn't see my face. Oh! Everybody said I had a fucking face for radio. I knew it.
I knew it was true. I know it was true. I feel like I should be in Gitmo.
Cod meat sandwich.
Oh!
If for nothing else, this will just be entertaining as hell for people.
Right, this deteriorated quickly.
Yeah, it did. It did. It went from being all metaphysical and deep and religious to
The cod sandwich.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I don't have your tongue.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way things go.
That's the lesson to
That's
take
the
home
way
tonight.
things go. I don't have ADD. I swear to God. No, I put in the little intro video to this one. I was just like, introduce you. I did hint at the idea. I apologize. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to, but there was the possibility that you might possibly maybe start up a channel.
Oh yeah, no, I can talk about that real quick.
Oh, okay.
I've decided, for better or worse, to actually do a channel on anime of all things.
Yeah.
As I'm sure everybody knows, it's a form of visual. Well, I don't dare say cartoon.
Art.
Visual art from Japan. Yeah, motion pictures.
That is it is relatively cartoony, but
Mhm.
it is artwork. It does take skill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the style, and a lot of the genres, or the infinite amount of genres rather,
Yeah.
it's just fascinating to me. So the goal is to work up a channel. I've never made a YouTube channel before, so it's going to kind of be a figuring it out as I go thing, probably.
No.
So it'll be fun. It's kind of one of those things for me that was like a personal journey where it was kind of like the soundtrack playing in the background of your life kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
as I was going through certain events in life, I was watching certain series, and in all honesty, like certain anime saved my life. One at a time when I was like really down.
Yeah,
Like,
because it gave you a different perspective.
absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't like aware of like the mentality of the persona or of who I really wanted to be.
Yeah.
So I kind of found myself modeling it in these hero archetypes in these stories.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And with that, you can, that can be said for a lot of different art forms too.
absolutely. There's a joke, and I'm probably going to get it wrong, but it's kind of like a weeb joke where you might not have real relationships and emotional connections, but you can sure as hell simulate them with Japanese cartoons.
Oh, that's like
And I'll be damned if that isn't true.
that's like a guy that he used to come into the store a lot when I was working there. Probably still comes in there. Teddy, he was awesome. He was talking about his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, she always gives me trouble because of the fact that it's like, there's me. I'm real. I'm right here. He's like, yeah, but I've got 3 other girlfriends on my computer that, they're anime and they're really hot. It's just like, Teddy took it a little bit too far.
Right.
But he was funny about it. He was fun about it. He had a lot of fun about it.
Yeah, it's as somebody who's self-described as being a weeb, full disclosure, it's a fine line
Yeah.
that you toe between like being normal and pulling some weeb shit.
Yeah.
And there's a funny meme that's out there that like I'll have to find it and post it at some point, but it's like when it's a picture of a brain, and it's like when a brain meets a new person, and it's like talk normal, and it shows like these 2 characters holding a door shut, and then on the door it says weeb shit. And it says,
Oh, that's fun.
we can do it, hold it back.
Uh,
Because your first reaction is to like talk about the stuff you love, obviously. So
Oh, yeah.
you end up being all kinds of dorky over it.
yeah. All right, get ready for another quick intermission because this is too much fun to let it stop in fucking 5 minutes. So it might get a little choppy after this with the audio, and I apologize. The editing software on my phone is not really that great, but I'm going to pause it and try to free up some space, and we'll get right back with you. That way?
Either way, we're back.
All right, we're back. Here we go. We're here. We're here.
It's great. Welcome back.
Again, I apologize. The editing software that I have on my phone is shit, so if this splices together all, like, and we're talking, but it's like a really poorly dubbed Japanese movie. I'm sorry, just turn the mic,
Yes.
the whole thing away from you. Probably just listen. But let's see here. Oh, look at that. We can do 31 minutes and 33 seconds. No shit.
Let's start it over from scratch. Are we just combining all these
Oh yeah, no,
together?
yeah.
in one?
I'm gonna splice them both together.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, no, it was too fun not to.
Yes.
Not to keep going. Yes. So, anyways, we're back.
Hello.
We hope that you enjoyed your intermission, even though it was non-existent, really.
Right.
If you want, just go back and just that pause button.
Give it a couple seconds, and then
yeah, you'll be good.
because this is going to be choppy as hell.
Yeah, it'll be fun though. It'll be
Oh.
fun.
Never mind.
Oh,
Put that down there.
Oh, no, it's okay if you want. You can just lean over there. Aha. Nobody knows what happens in the shadows.
Oh man, this is fun. It's like, yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. I've been awake pretty much all day.
Yes.
So it's, I'm a little sleepy. It's okay though. It's been a good day. It's been a very good day. I've been, I sent out an open invitation on the intro to this one earlier. where it's just like, if anybody wants to do a video, let's do a video. I'm definitely throwing that out there because this is fun.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is a lot of fun, just shooting the shit.
It's my first time doing one.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Actually, I take that back. That's not my first time on YouTube.
Mm.
The very first time was an old college video of us bridge jumping, which it was fun at the time, but looking back at myself, I'm just like,
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel with some of my videos, but I deleted the other ones that were fucking stupid.
yeah.
I got rid of them because I just gave zero shits. Yeah. That and they were memories that didn't need to be there anymore. Wasted time.
Wasted time.
But, yeah, so, and again, another shout out to Tasha. Thank you for helping spread my page, and congratulations again on your job at Alpha Omega Online.
Very nice.
Yes.
I like.
She's very, very wonderful lady, and she deserves all the niceties of the world. So here's some. Have you seen the film The Disaster Artist?
No.
That movie is fucking epic. It's the Franco brothers, both of them.
Who are they?
James Franco.
Oh, yeah.
And then his little brother, I can't remember his first name.
Billy.
Something.
It's not Billy?
No, I don't think so. Can't remember his name, but it's a really, when you see at the end, when they do the side-by-sides, it's a film about, it's now a cult classic, but it was like, supposedly the most expensive, worst movie ever made.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah! Like, it turned into a cult classic now, and it's actually, when you watch it and see the side-by-side, where it's like, this is the real thing, this is how they acted it.
Yeah.
You're like, holy fuck, it's like exact. Jesus. Wow! It was quite amazing at how good of acting they showed with that, and how ridiculous it was. But that was a fun movie that we watched recently.
I heard The Room was fun. Like,
yeah, that's
in an unintentional way.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Okay.
It's about The Room.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about that. It's about the making of it and everything.
Wow.
You see, James Franco up there. He's just like, I've already spent $5 million on this movie. And, like, $5 million? What? Freaking out. And it's fun. It's fun. It's a good flick. But
fair enough.
It's painful to watch in some scenes.
Yeah, I was thinking about passing, but
yeah, no, I definitely want to see the original now, just because of how awkward it seems that it is.
Isn't
But that's somebody's fucking dream, and they made it come true.
Isn't Captain Marvel in that?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to remember.
All I know is that apparently, still nobody knows how old this motherfucker is. Nobody knows where his money came from. And nobody knows where he's from. He's got a weird accent, but
Yeah. I can't pin it,
I have no idea.
but I haven't tried.
Yeah. But usually I'm pretty good with accents. I can do just about any accent. So, but which another fun thing, guy that I work with, he's got a video game that's gonna be coming out. What's the?
I bet you thought he was going to do an accent.
No, I can do pretty much any accent that I want to do. It just depends. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That was sexy. But no, guy
That's
that I work with.
it's lame fuel.
Yeah.
It's working.
Guy that I work with, he's got a what's the server thing that you put video games out on?
A server?
I can't remember what it is. It's for computers and shit.
Steam?
Steam, yes.
Yeah.
They just went out on Steam with their game. It's available to them. It's not available to anybody else
What game?
yet. I don't remember the title of it. I'm gonna have to find out from him and then do a plug for it.
Okay.
Possibly. More than likely, yeah. But no, I had offered to him. I was like, dude, I'll do fucking voiceover work for you if you want. I'll do it on commission.
That's my dream to get into that industry.
That'd be fun.
Absolutely.
My relative Steve, he's actually in Hollywood. He's responsible for making different prop guns and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that.
And I was very, very intrigued, and he was very, very intrigued about me because of the fact that I actually went to gunsmith school.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a year and a half and went and learned everything there is to know.
Right.
To this day, you hand me a gun, I can disassemble it, find out if there's anything wrong with it, tell me what's wrong with it. I can probably figure it out in about 10 minutes, but I'm going to charge you for an hour. That's the secret of the trade right there. Never let them see what the fuck you do.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I actually recently had to rescue a couple of guns from my mom and dad's house. Thankfully, the first one that I ever refinished, that one's still good. It's a little chip. It's like that big, tiny little fucker. It's fun. I shoot like a pistol, but it's a rifle.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
yeah, no, it's fun. But that was the first one that I refinished. There's a blemish on it that only I know about.
It's hard being heavy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he wanted to talk to me, and he actually was interested in possibly going to the school. But I don't know now with the political climate on all that shit. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But
Yeah.
that's another conversation
For an
another
entire
day.
different time,
That's a long conversation. But yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Something that I'm actually possibly going to try to do is go and talk to the owners of the place that I work at, because apparently it's haunted. Haunted by a spirit named Dean, the guy that used to work there.
Dean.
And I kind of want to see if they're willing to let us do like a lock-in. Because I've got a bunch of different cameras, and I can just set them up with their own individual...
Do you think like the cheap Chinese cameras that you collect from Wish pick up different frequencies because they're so bad?
That might. Well, that one is awful. That one, oh my God, I almost every time I've wanted to throw it at the wall, every time I look at it now, it's just like, but it's got a little screen, and that can be useful. I don't know why. I'm probably just going to shoot it. But yeah, no, these little fuckers, these little things are actually pretty cool. Yeah.
What's that?
This little guy.
You gotta show that what you're doing.
Yeah, look at this. Boop, boop. Now it's recording. I'll try to put this one up at the end of the video, at the very end of it. I'll try to put that up. That'll be fun. There's going to be a fucked up timestamp on it, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, these little guys, I think it's a Q11 camera. They're actually pretty good. I was quite surprised. Pretty easy to work with.
Yeah.
No lens or anything that you can see.
Okay.
There's no screen on it that you can tell what you're shooting, but hey, it works.
Maybe it doesn't need one.
It doesn't really, not really. The other one that I got is actually way better because you can choose to, shoot in 1080p, 720p, and all that stuff. But yeah, no, I was talking to one of the managers about it, and he likes the idea too. He thinks it could be fun. I was like, dude, hell yeah, no, we're locked in a freaking grocery store. Oh, there's beer all around. There's food.
They just happen to let you guys go free reign in the grocery store?
No, I don't think that they let us go free reign. I'd scan
That'd be
out
sweet.
anything that I was using, I would pay for it, obviously. But yeah,
the right thing to do.
I think that would be fun. I wanted to do some stuff out here because of the fact, this is old Indian land out here.
Yeah.
Sounds stereotypical. Cabin in the woods on old Indian land. But it's cool. We when I was a little kid, I was a freaking moron of a kid. When I was a little kid, we actually had
I think we all are.
I can't remember which tribe, but there's a chief that came out here to talk to my dad, just tell him the history and everything like that.
Yeah.
And he was nice as could be, man. But I was a little kid. I watched so many westerns. I was just like, oh God, no. He's gonna attack my dad. Didn't realize, oh wait, this isn't a freaking 60s Western.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, so I had a whole pile of snowballs and everything, and then I went up and
that's
said
awkward.
hello. Well, yeah, no, I ended up going up and saying hello and everything like that, and I was...
Oh, yeah, no, so you didn't snowball him.
No.
Okay.
No, thank God. Good God, that would have shaped the rest of my future. I would be such a terrible person. I still feel bad for how I reacted.
Especially in this climate.
Yeah, no, I felt bad for how I reacted. I still do. Because he was a very nice guy. He was awesome.
How old were you?
I was probably like 5.
Okay.
Maybe 5. I was just...
There would be some people that probably still hate you for that, though.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's called cultural sensitivity.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I remember that fucking bitch saying that on the way out of the tobacco store, looking at the Indian there with the cigars, and she's just like, this is really offensive. And I was looking at her, I was like, you look like an old Dutch lady. Like, seriously, I'm confused. And yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah.
But
Gotta love people that get offended for other people.
Oh God, yeah. No, it's ridiculous. But
that's the thing I think that we've lost the most as a society is a sense of fucking humor.
oh yeah, no, in a big way, big way. But, well, it is starting to get late.
Let's not end on that.
Oh yeah,
negative
no.
note.
We won't end it on that note. We'll end it a little different.
That's a downer.
Um,
Worst ending ever.
well, let's end it on this. You know, free yourself
And the rest will follow.
of the bonds that hold you. You know,
Absolutely.
free your mind and allow
Even
your
if for just 5 minutes a day.
yeah. And, as much as you can fit in, just relax yourself and just be. And I really hope that I get to have more conversations like this. This is fun.
Absolutely. Had a good
First-
time.
Yeah.
It's first for me, so
Yeah, like I've had the channel for a bit, but I've never really talked to anybody.
I'm
So-
sure it's probably super cringe, but that's okay.
It's fine. Fuck it. I don't care. This is bucking around with Buck.
Indeed. And I'm Sean.
Yes. And stay sharp, stay frosty. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. It's kind of funny. The LED lights, you'll probably be able to watch, go, and see them dim way down, brighten way up, and all that, because the batteries are dying. But,
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm not
Nice.
I'm not gaslighting us. It's okay. But anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Much love to everybody. Thank you. And again, if you want to do any sort of a video, let me know. This is fun.
Contact Buck.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
See you next.
I'll try to put this one up at the end of the video, at the very end of it. I'll try to put that up. That'll be fun. There's going to be a fucked up timestamp on it, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. But, yeah, these little guys, I think it's a Q11 camera.
Mhm.
They're actually